I'm Lee Spencer with the Racing Boys, and I caught up with Clint Bowyer, who had a big announcement at Richmond on Friday. Can you talk a little bit about your new sponsor?
Yeah, obviously it's very exciting to bring a new sponsor to the forefront, utilizing our fan base. That's what it's all about. People forget about the strength of our fan base. For all of these companies that are on these race cars all across the country, millions of race fans. The neatest thing about Toco is they're not only sponsoring, me on the side of my Cup car. They're on the side of Tony's sprint cars that run 90-some shows across the country. Those race fans are the race fans you see on Sundays. They can't always come to a NASCAR race. They're there at their weekly track, every single week, just like, watching, waiting for Tony Stewart to come in and dip into their local track and put on a show with their local boys, and then take them and their family on home. These are working blue-collar class people. You don't see $100,000 loaded up rigs in a parking lot. You see older vehicles that probably need some sort of warranty on them, and this is the peace of mind that they need. I'm telling you, this Toco program it's like designed specifically for a NASCAR fan and a race fan. It's simple as going to the website, and it's pay as you go. This isn't a long-term, no upfront cost, no long-term commitment or anything else. It's a pay as you go program. There's a reason there's none of these around, because most companies are making, millions of dollars off of people and backing them in a corner pretty much.
What I found interesting was Brad, who's the owner of Toco, he talked about this being a partnership. And I think in today's day and age in NASCAR, you have to look beyond just sheer sponsorship, just a livery on a car. There has to be some, B2B or relationship that develops in these situations.
That's what it is. You call it a partnership, a sponsorship, and if you're on the side of my race car, it's a relationship. And please go ask any sponsor I've ever had. It's a relationship. It's how can I help you? You're helping me. What can I do to help you? Where's your customer? Who is your customer base? And what can we do to use our tool of NASCAR, which is that large fan base. It's very loyal. Everybody always forgets our fan base. The fan base that we have serves an awesome purpose for a lot of companies that are in that demographic that are looking for that specific person, and it's that working blue collar, middle income. It's not a doctor or a lawyer somewhere that's driving a $200,000 Mercedes. That's not who we don't need that guy. You know what I mean? I'm saying I'd love to have him at the track, but that's why we have suites at racetracks. He's going to need wine and cheese and a suite. We're talking about what I call my kind of people that are going to go out and have a good time, enjoy a race weekend, and more importantly, bring their family and friends, and in this case of Toco, have a safe, reliable source to make sure that they get from point A to point B safe.
Speaking about your kind of people, you've kind of found that at Stewart-Haas Racing, and over the last couple of years, I think you've really got a comfort level going where you can build something that will help add to your legacy down the road.
Yeah, fit factor for me is important. Hell, I think I'm normal, but I must not be too normal. But I feel at home, around these people. They're racers. There's no smoke and mirrors, and that's why it's attractive to a partner like Toco to come and be a part of Stewart-Haas Racing. We've got a great marketing program, a great team that's going to take care of the messaging and social media, all the right stuff there, checking all the boxes for a partner. But you also have real people. You don't have robots doing interviews or something else. I know about this program. It's something. As Brad said it. I came in and met with them, and we had an awesome conversation, and it opened the doors up to me. The light bulb went off immediately. I'm like, all right, well, how can we activate this with our fan base and get the most for your buck? Because I'm no different. You said that they got to ask the question up there. Anybody that comes on my race car, if it's a one race deal or a full season deal, I don't care. I want it to be profitable for them because I want more. I know what it takes to go fast, and that's money. And you know, on a side of that, I really do enjoy the relationship side of it, of making sure that the partners on my car are profitable. I mean, that's for me is some of the most challenging and fun things that I can do is help them, you know, engage our fan base, engage our sport, the activation, the media, the spotlight as much as possible, so they can be happy with their investment and want more.
Is Richmond the place where you can finally break that stranglehold that Joe Gibbs Racing and Team Penske have had this year? You're great on short tracks. You've had a great run, I think 7th at both short tracks this season. Is this a place where, you know, you guys really feel like the playing field might be a little more even?
Yeah, 7th is a little bit frustrating due in fact that how we ran at both the short tracks, ran really well and made some mistakes at Martinsville and, you know, blew a shot at winning, but we came back to finish same way, led laps, and we had a shot at it at Bristol, knocked on the door pretty hard there, and I made a mistake and cut our tire down and paid the price there, but still single digit finishes. First of the year was a struggle for us. We were not on point at all, but the last 3 races have all been, you know, solid finishes, you know, and running up front, not just a solid finish at the end where you took advantage of track position or whatever else. We've run up front 3 weeks in a row and coming to a good track, like you said, at Richmond. We've won here twice. I've won here twice, and it's time for we, as the 14 bunch, you know, put it in victory lane. I think we're capable for sure.
Appreciate your time today, Clint.
Thanks, son.